and welcome back. So today I'm just gonna pretend like I'm talking to my former self, the morbidly obese chick who's tried every diet under the sun, or the overweight person who's tried every diet under the sun, sick and tired of being overweight, and really doesn't know what to do. Yeah, because that was me. I was the chick who'd spent, oh my gosh, I don't even know how much money I had spent on diets and weight loss things. And I would always see everybody else's like success story, their before and after. And I so desperately wanted that to be mine. But up until 6.5 years ago, it just wasn't. I was the person who got started, spent the money, and never really had success. And so today I want to talk to you, you'll see us in the title, that I want to talk to you about how do I feel about a weight loss meal replacement shake. I've tried a lot of them. And if I'm going to be complete honest, for full disclosure, most of them ended up getting expired. The ones I did spend the money on got expired and I threw them away. It's horrible. I was really irresponsible of me, but I did it. It's the truth. And so I can remember, gosh, there was a season where I would spend money on so many different shakes, pills, tonics, books, workout DVDs, VHSs, Tybo, Billy Blanks back in those days, Richard Simmons, sweating to the oldies. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Those are actually my mom's. I grew up watching her do them on and off. But, then I went from the season of I'll spend money on whatever it takes to the season of I failed enough and wasted a lot of money. None of those things worked. And then I got really cheap. Then I went to the place of I would get started with a program or see somebody else having results in an area. And anything that I had to buy, I would just try to do the program without those things. I became like a cheapskate. I didn't want to spend any money on my health, which was that was a very telling sign. Like if I'm not willing to bet on myself or put my money where my mouth is, how serious am I really? Well, I wasn't serious. I stayed overweight. And it wasn't until 6.5 years ago that I recommitted after popping out a couple kids and reading a statistic that linked obesity in parents to their kids. And that, even though I was that mom that said I'm overweight, but I don't want my kids to be, when I read that statistic, it really put it in perspective for me. It wasn't about what I said I wanted. These were the facts. These were the statistics. And the statistics were my kids growing up in our house at the time. I was morbidly obese. My husband was overweight. Had a 400% shot of 400% more likelihood of being overweight. And in that moment, I was like, enough is enough. That was a Tuesday night. I got started on a Wednesday. And I can remember seeing the before and afters with the way that I chose. And it was combining fitness with nutrition, marrying the two together. And it's not because I love nutrition. I was nutritionally retarded. I knew nothing about it. It's not because I loved fitness. Give me a break. I was 288 pounds, which means when I jumped, everything jiggled. Okay? I was a breastfeeding mom at the time, which meant my already big boobs were ginormous, and I had to wear 2 sports bras because one wouldn't work. So I had to wear like 2, one high, one low, tag teaming them, so they would try to keep my breastfeeding giant boobs in place. But I liked the results, and I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do this, I really like those before and afters. They're the best ones. That's what I'm gonna do. And I had read in a lot of the testimonials that people had used like a meal replacement, protein, superfood, like vitamin shake, right? And immediately my brain went to, nope, I'm gonna do it without it. And all of a sudden, and I don't know where this came from, but I had taught people that I worked with in business that you have to be a product of the products. And don't expect results if you're not willing to go all in and do what it takes. And all of a sudden, my voice came back in my head and said, oh, really? So you want these results, but you don't want to do what they did. You want to change the formula and you want to do it your way yet again. And my way up until this point had led to morbidly obese. Lose some. I had some success losing it, but then I'd always go gain it back. So my way really wasn't working too well. So if I wanted some change, I had to make a change. And in that point in time, I went all in, like all in, fine. Whatever they tell me I need to get, I need to get. I started working with a guy who had lost a ton of weight and went from like being the biggest guy in the room to being the fittest guy in the room. And he said, hey, this shake is really good. My favorite's chocolate. It's going to help with your cravings. It will minimize loose skin at the end of you losing weight. And that's all I had to hear was minimize loose skin. And I was like, okay, can I get a case? Chocolate, please? And, he's like, oh, this shake has 70 different superfoods in it. It's super healthy. It's going to keep your hair strong and your nails while you're losing weight. Well, okay, fine. So I get this shake, and most of the shakes I had tried were like chalky tasting. They had an aftertaste. Well, when this was coming, all I could remember was 70 superfoods, leafy greens, probiotics, prebiotics, all these things that I couldn't even like pronounce, right? They were all naturally whatever sourced, and yeah. I expected it to taste like you put a salad in a blender with some chocolate flavoring. But at that point, I was so desperate for results. I was sick of being a failure. I was sick of my overweight self. I was sick of my excuses. I was sick of staying stuck. And I can remember having the thought of, I don't care if I have to plug my nose and choke it down. I'll drink it. If it's going to help me get to my goal, if it's going to help me get results, I don't have to like it. I can choke it down. So when I got it and I made it for the first time and I tried it and I was like, huh. Now, did it taste like a Wendy's Frosty or a Chick-fil-A chocolate shake or a Culver's concrete mixer, whatever? No, it didn't. It wasn't chock full of sugar. It had no artificial ingredients, no artificial flavoring. But let me just tell you, it was semi-enjoyable. I was like, wow, this has all this and it still tastes pretty good. I was amazed. I was like, whoever made this is a genius. And I started drinking it, not because I believed in the shake, not because I was a shake person, not because I was like, oh, I'm just this healthy chick who loves superfoods. No, I wanted the results was the reason I started drinking it. And I would hear all these people like, oh, I'm so looking forward to my shake. And I was like, no, I'd rather eat food. I would rather chew food than drink a shake. I did not start off as one of those shake people at all. And I started using the products every day. And yeah, it curbed my cravings. The first couple months, I drank it just again because I wanted the results. But let me tell you what happened. I became a believer in a shake not because of the hype, not because of what the brochure said, not because they gave me this little pamphlet that said every time I drank it, it was like the equivalent of eating 4 cups of mushrooms, 1 shot of wheatgrass, 1 bowl of exotic root, 4 cups of non-fat yogurt, 10 cups of cauliflower, 4 cups of broccoli, 3 onions. Can you imagine? Chewing on my onion. 7 carrots, 3 cups of romaine, 1 cup of peas, yada, yada, yada. I didn't fall in love with it because all that nutrition was going to my body. I fell in love with it because of the results. I got hooked because as I lost 161 pounds, I didn't lose all my hair. My teeth didn't break. My nails stayed strong. Because while losing weight, I didn't get sick. Because when I went in for surgeries or when I burned my arm and I healed fast, when I had breast augmentation and a breast lift and I walked into the doctor's office and he was like, wow, you are healing so fast. What kind of vitamin regimen are you on? And I was like, well, I don't take a vitamin. I drink this shake once a day. And he was like, wait, what? Calling the nurses in to show them how fast I'm healing. When I had oral surgery And the dentist is like, oh my goodness, you're healing so fast. You must take some really good vitamins. And I'm like, well, I don't really take vitamins. I just drink this shake every day. When I went through my 3rd pregnancy and defied all the odds, going in, having the doctors say, you do not look 40. How are you 40 years old? Like, you need to talk to all of our patients. What vitamins are you taking? I don't really take vitamins. I drink this shake every day. My first 2 pregnancies, morbidly obese, gestational diabetes, preeclampsia, like all those things. This pregnancy, textbook, perfect. No swelling. Like, guys, when I say no swelling, you need to understand, 39 weeks pregnant, my ankles, if my husband was in here right now, he could totally tell you, amen, this is the truth. 39 weeks pregnant, no swelling in my ankles, none. No swelling in my wrists, no issues at all, not even swelling. Doctors astounded. What are you doing? Well, I don't really know. I just drink this shake every day. Our family never gets sick. I don't really know. All I really do is drink this shake every day. When I look at the results of my health, people, they'll say, oh my gosh, I can't believe you lost 161 pounds and you can wear a bikini or you can do whatever. You don't have as much loose skin as we thought you would have. I don't really know. All I know is every single day I drank this freaking shake. And so I'm not a fan of shakes because I'm a shake girl. I have become a fan of drinking this shake because of the results I have seen in my life. Because of it, my husband, he started off as a believer in me. He was like, babe, he was supportive of me drinking the shake. Let's put it that way. But he wasn't all like, yes, I'm going to drink the shake too. However, after him witnessing my results, my energy levels, my healing, guess what he started doing? He was like, hey, can you start getting some more of that shake for me? And I think maybe our kids need to drink it too. He drinks the shake every day. And it's so funny whenever like somebody gets sick or going in for like, a procedure, medical procedure, he's always like, hey, make sure you're drinking your shakes. Maybe have 2 today. Because he knows, it was so funny. He heard about some kind of herbal root called ashwagandha. I don't even know what it is. It might not be an herbal root. It's something that does something good for your body. And he goes on Amazon and he's like, hey, will you order me some of this ashwagandha? I don't know. I think it helps with like, I don't know. Not that he has I don't even know what. I would ask him if he was here, but he's not here. But it's supposed to help men with something. I don't know. All of a sudden, one day I'm like, babe, I'm looking at my shake and I'm like, the thing we drink every day has ashwagandha in it. Like, why are we getting this freaking vitamin? It's one of the 70 superfoods. In it is this thing that we're paying to like $30 a month for. Cancel that auto ship. I don't take another multivitamin. And I didn't start off as a shake person. But if you're looking for results, find something, because when we eat our food every day, the food that we eat is not chock full of all the vitamins and minerals that we need. But my saving grace is that I know every single day when I drink that shake, it's got all the vitamin and minerals I need. It's got my vitamin C, my vitamin D, my vitamin E, my vitamin B12, all those things in it. Now, last thing I want to tell you, because I'm going to have someone going to Walmart and buying a shake saying, Carmen said all shakes are not made equal. And it took me a really long time to get that. I would hear someone talk about drinking a meal replacement shake, a protein shake, a superfood shake, a dense nutrition shake, all the words that everybody calls them, right? And I would see like, holy crap, $100 for 30 shakes? Wow. I would go to Walmart and I would see a shake and I'd be like, oh, look at this bag. This bag's only $19.99, baby. Let's just get this. I was constantly looking at the price, never looking at the results. Never. Because the truth is, if you were to go buy the vitamins to supplement yourself to get those results, it would cost you hundreds of dollars for those vitamins. And it wasn't until I actually started comparing, okay, what is in this shake that's actually going to help me get the results I want? So if you are going to go, look, I am a shake girl today because of the results. But if you're going to jump on this shake bandwagon, I want to encourage you to make sure you're doing your due diligence. You're doing your research, that you are making sure that the shake you're going to drink is don't get duped into buying a shake that's cheaper if it's not going to help you get to your goal, because then all that is a waste. If you're going to invest the money in a shake because you want a certain result, whether it's health, whether it's more energy, whether you want to be able to heal faster, whether you want to minimize loose skin and hair loss while you're losing weight, whatever that is, make sure the shake you're drinking lines up with whatever that goal is. And at the end of the day, like, if anything else fails and you don't know, ask me. Ask me. I'll put the link in the description box to the one that I like. There's lots of different flavors. My favorite flavor is chocolate. They have a chocolate vegan and a whey. The only difference is the protein. Whey is an animal protein. Vegan is like a pea protein, so there's no animal in it. I don't have a problem with whey. I eat meat. I'm not a vegan. But I prefer the taste of the whey just because it tastes more like milk chocolate. The vegan one tastes more like a dark chocolate, but I'll put the link in the comments if you're just wanting to check it out or whatever. But yeah, are you a shake person? Were you like me? Or are you like, I've met some people that are like, yeah, I totally love shakes. I never was there. Today, I crave it. Today, I look forward to it. Today, I want it. But I did not. In the beginning, I was like, no, I just want the results. I don't want the shake. I'd rather eat the cheesecake, personally. But anyway, so thanks so much for watching. Make sure to check out some of our other videos here on the channel, some of the ones that are linked in the description box, and subscribe. We upload 4 times a week, fit tips, health tips, ring the bell so that you never miss a fit tip again, weight loss tip again here on the channel. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.